angels sing a lullaby.
Hi there, my name is Melissa Carter, and welcome to Creative Cooking with Melissa. Now, today we're going to start by making peanut butter balls. Now, this recipe has been passed down through the generations from my great-great-grandmother. Now, I may have varied it a few times here and there, and today we're going to learn how to make these wonderful balls that just melt in your mouth. Okay, we're going to get our ingredients together, and there are several things you'll need. You'll need some butter, or margarine will work. You'll need peanut butter. You will need honey. I have blackberry honey here. You'll need Ritz crackers. You will need graham crackers. And you will need powdered sugar. And you will also need some chocolate wafers or melting chocolate chips, anything you can dip, because we're going to dip our balls in chocolate. You also may need some vanilla. I always like to put this Mexican vanilla in because it gives it wonderful buttery flavor. So what we're going to do is we're going to put those in our food processor and we're going to pulse. Now we've processed this to a really fine powder. So now we're going to take it out of our food processor. And we're going to pour it into a bowl. I like to use large mixing bowls because they give me lots of room to work in. Okay, we're going to pour about 1 pound of powdered sugar in here. You can use your hands or a spoon, whichever you're more comfortable with in cooking. And we're going to mix it up. Now we have all of our graham crackers and our powdered sugar all mixed up really fine. There's a fine powder here. And every once in a while you'll find a little chunk, so you can take that out. Now, the next thing that we're going to add in here is our butter. So you want to start out with 1 stick of butter. Or margarine if you have margarine. That is perfectly okay to use that. Our butter is soft. We're going to put it in here. And we're going to start using our hands to mix it up. Now, our next ingredient that we want to use is peanut butter, and you can use crunchy or you can use creamy. And you want to put about a cup of peanut butter in there. And we're going to put about a half a cup of honey. Now, another substitute you could use this instead of the honey is you could put molasses. Or if you don't have molasses or honey, you can use dark kauri syrup. We do want to put a little teaspoon of our Mexican vanilla in there, because we're going to get a gooey dough. And if our dough tends up to be too gooey, what we're going to do is add a little bit more powdered sugar until we get to the consistency that we can roll balls. Okay, we are getting it mixed up. So it's almost done. We've almost incorporated it. And I have taken my fist and now incorporate all the ingredients together. Okay, what we want to do now is we're going to take our dough and we're going to make balls before it's put in the refrigerator. We're going to make balls about the size of a quarter or a very small golf ball. And then we'll put this in the refrigerator to get cold before we dip our chocolate. And I'm putting these on a cookie sheet lined with wax paper or freezer paper. That way they won't stick, and when you go to dip them in the chocolate, they are going to come off very easily. You want to make sure you don't have water in here. If you have water in any type of chocolate when you're trying to melt it, your chocolate will seize up and it will become cluttered and you cannot use it at all for dipping. You've practically ruined the bowl of chocolate. So we want to make sure everything is completely dry. And we're going to pour our chocolate melting tablets in here. You can also use chocolate chips. Now, start out melting your chocolate at 40-second intervals. This way, you're very cautious not to burn your chocolate, and you can stir it up and have a smooth consistency. Okay, now my chocolate is melted. So what I want to do to add this, because when my chocolate hardens up, to give it like a shiny gloss, I'm going to put 1 teaspoon of shortening in there, and I'm going to let the warm chocolate melt it. Now what this does is this helps give it a little bit of a shiny coat, and also thins out your chocolate a little bit, so that when you're dipping it will be so much easier to work with. Hey, Melissa back here, and we have put our peanut butter mixture that we made for our peanut butter balls in the refrigerator, and they stayed there for overnight. So today I want to show you how to make the peanut butter balls, how to dip them in the chocolate, and also to show you that I have some cute helpers. Go now.
Hey, how you doing?
This is Eli and Alanie, and they are my two little elf helpers. And they are dipping the chocolate peanut butter balls that we have rolled up. And Alan is going to show us how to do her technique for dipping the peanut butter balls. So have at it, little girl. So we're going to go in close so you can see what she's doing. And she's gently tapping the chocolate, extra chocolate off of the peanut butter ball. And then she's bringing it over to the paper and gently pulling the fork out. So Eli, you think you can do better? Alright, let's see you do your technique on how to dip these balls. So Eli's stirring the chocolate around to get it up on his fork. You do not want to move the peanut butter ball around in the chocolate because it will cause the peanut butter ball to lose crumbles and will also cause it to have pieces in the chocolate mixture, which you definitely do not want. Now Eli is gently tapping the peanut butter ball to get all the extra excess, and he scrapes it. And he moves it to his paper and gently pulls out his peanut butter ball. Perfect, Eli. So we're not sure who won this contest, but all I know is that these two are great helpers in the kitchen, and they are my little elf cooks. Got anything to say?
It's a messy activity.
It's a messy activity. Is that fun?
For kids.
Fun for kids? All right.
Especially 4-year-olds.
Wish you a Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Alan and Eli have finished dipping the balls, but the last step we're going to do is to beautify those things. So we're going to drizzle them with chocolate and put little peanuts on top. Now Eli and Alan have got some really good looking peanut butter balls here, and what they're doing now is they're drizzling the balls have set, and they're drizzling the top again with some more chocolate, and they're putting a little peanut on top to let people know that these are wonderful peanuts. Now, Alan and Eli, how about doing some taste testing for us and tell us what they taste like? Sure. Tell us what you think. How is it?
Good.
Let me see the inside of that. Can you show us the inside of it? Yummy. Look at that wonderful peanutty mess. Yum. Eli, did you try one yet?
No.
Go right ahead. Let's see what it looks like.
Good.
It's really good. Let me see the inside of yours. Yummy. So, good job.
Thank you.
I hope you have enjoyed cooking your peanut butter balls from my great-grandmother's recipe. And I have so enjoyed having Alani and Eli as my helpers in cooking. And right now, Alani is being the cameraman. So thanks, Alani. Camera woman. So, we hope you enjoy the peanut butter balls and share them with all your friends and neighbors. And come back, and so we'll have another creative cooking episode with Melissa. Happy holidays.